Pisces horoscope. The double Royal Fortune window, Venus and Mercury in Royal Fortune from August 22nd to September 11th, 2025. A magical window opens for Pisces. Hello, dear Pisces. Whether you follow thaiastrology and were born between March 15th and April 13th, or you follow Western astrology and your birthday falls between February 19th and March 20th, the heavens are about to bless you with one of the most fascinating alignments of 2025. From August 22nd to September 11th, two key planets, Venus and Mercury, will both occupy the position known as Raja Yoga or Royal Fortune in your chart. This is a rare window where blessings seem to arrive without you chasing them. It's the kind of transit that astrologers mark with a bright star because it combines opportunity, luck, and cosmic timing. For Pisces, this window will be especially meaningful because it speaks to fresh starts, financial relief, social support, and long-awaited breakthroughs. It's like the universe saying, here's a second chance. Take it. Over the next 20 minutes, let's break this down together. We'll explore the roles of Venus, Mercury, and even Mars, the blessings and the challenges, and how you can make the most of this extraordinary 3-week cycle. Along the way, I'll give you real-life examples so you can picture how this energy might show up in your day-to-day life. Section 1. Venus. The blessings of renewal. Venus enters its Royal Fortune position on August 22nd, and for Pisces this feels like a soft wave washing over old wounds, offering renewal. Venus is the planet of charm, love, attraction, and resources. Its influence for Pisces will center around new beginnings, social bonds, and unexpected financial relief. 1.1 Fresh starts. Venus opens doors to new experiences. Imagine this. You've been sending job applications for months, hearing nothing back. Then, suddenly, right after August 22nd, you get a call, not just for an interview, but for a position that feels tailor-made for you. That's Venus in action. Or perhaps you've been thinking about adopting a pet, starting a new class, or exploring a creative passion you put aside years ago. Venus will support you in stepping into those fresh paths. 1.2 Positive changes. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but during this Venus cycle, the changes are more likely to benefit you long-term. A shift in management at work might first look like chaos, but in the new structure you might discover someone who recognizes your talents. 1.3 Revisiting the past with new eyes. Venus also blesses the act of returning to unfinished projects. Maybe you wrote the outline of a book years ago and left it in a drawer. Or you started a side business that didn't take off. This window encourages you to pick it up again, but this time with new insight, new contacts, and yes, a sprinkle of good fortune. 1.4 Social and teamwork. Luck. Pisces often thrive in group settings where compassion and creativity flow. Venus will amplify this. You might get invited to join a collaborative project or a community event that unexpectedly brings financial or emotional rewards. For example, imagine saying yes to helping organize a charity concert. Not only do you enjoy the experience, but someone you meet there becomes a business partner, mentor, or even a romantic connection. 1.5 Financial relief. By August 23rd onward, Venus may bring what astrologers call windfalls, small but meaningful financial surprises. This could be a tax refund, a friend returning money you've forgotten you lent them, or even a sudden opportunity to make quick cash. Think of it like the universe offering you a little breathing space, a cushion to reduce financial pressure. 1.6 Relationships and family. Venus, the planet of love, favors romantic beginnings. For Pisces, this could mean meeting someone new, especially in more private or low-key settings, perhaps a spiritual retreat, a family gathering, or even through a mutual friend. Venus also favors growth and family life. You might welcome a new pet, celebrate a pregnancy in your circle, or simply feel closer to loved ones. Section 2. Mercury. The power of words and effort. If Venus is the gentle blessing, Mercury is the worker bee blessing. Starting August 25th, Mercury also enters a Royal Fortune position. This is about communication, contracts, paperwork, and the fine details of progress. 2.1 Communication. wins you may suddenly find your words carrying weight. If you're pitching an idea at work, sending an important email, or negotiating terms, people listen and respond positively. Imagine finally sitting down with a difficult colleague. Instead of arguing, you find yourself calmly explaining your point, and surprisingly, they nod in agreement. That's Mercury smoothing the edges. 2.2 Paperwork and legal matters. This is also a supportive time to resolve lingering issues with documents. Taxes, visa applications, contracts, legal disputes, things that previously seemed stuck may start moving forward. For example, a Pisces who's been waiting on a delayed property transfer might suddenly get that final signature. Another might finally settle a workplace dispute in their favor. 2.3 Technology and tools. Mercury's influence also touches technology. If you've been dealing with a broken laptop or phone, this might be when you finally fix or replace it, perhaps even at a discount. If you work online, Mercury can bring opportunities through digital platforms. New clients, new collaborations, or sudden visibility. 2.4 Rewards through effort. Unlike Venus, Mercury says, you'll still have to work for it. The rewards come, but only if you show persistence. For instance, imagine sending out 10 job applications during this window. 2 of them may lead to interviews, and 1 could turn into an offer. Section 3. Mars, the energy booster. Let's not forget Mars, which also plays a role during this period. Mars energizes your financial zone, bringing cash flow improvements and rewards for hard work. 3.1 Financial boost. Perhaps you complete a challenging freelance project and finally receive a large payment. Or you take on a temporary side gig that unexpectedly pays better than expected. 3.2 Short-term investments. Mars suggests quick financial moves could pay off, like flipping items for profit, joining a short-term project, or even careful trading. Just remember, Mars is about speed, so these gains are often not long-term, but they help ease pressure. Section 4. The cautions. Of course, no cosmic gift comes without its fine print. Pisces will need to stay alert to the shadow side of Mercury and Venus during this time. 4.1 Unexpected issues with documents. Mercury is famous for delays that a form may be misplaced, an email might not send, or an application could require extra steps. Don't panic, just double-check everything. 4.2 Watch your words. This is perhaps the biggest caution. Words spoken lightly can carry unintended weight. A sarcastic joke could be misinterpreted. A casual comment on social media could stir criticism. For example, imagine posting a strong opinion online. Someone might twist your words, and suddenly you're dealing with negative attention. Better to stay measured and thoughtful with communication. 4.3 Health cautions. There's also a subtle warning about throat and mouth health, sore throats, coughs, or dental issues. Don't ignore small symptoms, that if you've been postponing a dental checkup, this is a good time to go. 4.4 Shared finances. Yes, money flows better, but you may still face deductions, profit sharing, or obligations. Imagine earning a bonus, but realizing taxes take a chunk, or doing a successful collaboration, only to divide the income with partners. Section 5. How to maximize the blessing. Now that we've seen the gifts and cautions, let's talk strategy. How can Pisces make the most of this double royal fortune window? 1. Say yes to new beginnings. Don't shy away from opportunities that appear out of nowhere. Even if it feels sudden, explore it. 2. Revisit old projects. That half-finished book, business, or creative idea. Dust it off. Venus supports revivals. 3. Communicate clearly. Mercury gives you a silver tongue, but use it wisely. Practice active listening and thoughtful responses. 4. Double-check documents. Read the fine print. Back up files. Confirm appointments. Prevention is better than crisis. 5. Invest in tools. Upgrade your phone, laptop, or even your workspace. These investments pay off under Mercury's blessing. 6. Balance finances. Enjoy the extra cash flow, but save a portion. Remember, some of it will be shared or deducted. 7. Health first. Keep throat lozenges handy, drink warm fluids, and schedule that dental check if needed. Section 6. Real-life scenarios for Pisces to make this even more concrete. Let's paint a few possible stories of how Pisces might experience this energy. Case 1. The job hunter Anna, a Pisces, has been unemployed for months. After August 22nd, she's suddenly invited to an interview. By September 5th, she has a job offer, better than her previous one. Case 2. The family caregiver David, also a Pisces, has been worrying about his family's finances. Around August 23rd, a relative offers financial support, or he receives a small inheritance. Case 3. The creative Pisces Maya has been writing a novel but abandoned it years ago. During this window, she revisits the manuscript. A friend introduces her to an editor, and suddenly her project is moving again. Case 4. The social connector James gets invited to a group project. He almost declines, thinking he's too busy. But he says yes. Through this group, he meets someone who later becomes a romantic partner. Each of these scenarios reflects the blend of Venus's blessings, Mercury's efforts, and Mars's financial energy. Section 7. The spiritual lesson for Pisces. This window is not only about external rewards. It's also about an inner shift. You are reminded that sometimes the universe gives without asking, but it also teaches responsibility. Venus says, open your heart and let blessings in. Mercury says, use your mind and effort to organize those blessings. Mars says, take action to grow them further. Together, they remind Pisces that fortune is sweetest when it's received with gratitude, nurtured with wisdom, and shared generously. Closing your 3-week treasure chest. So, Pisces, from August 22nd to September 11th, 2025, you step into a 3-week treasure chest of cosmic energy. Venus blesses your beginnings and relationships, Mercury sharpens your words and contracts, and Mars adds financial drive. Yes, you'll need to be mindful of communication, paperwork, and health. But overall, this is one of the most auspicious and refreshing windows of the year. Think of it as a cosmic breeze blowing in your favor. Don't let it pass unnoticed. Say yes to the invitations, revisit your old dreams, and trust that fortune is aligning with you now. Final note. Pisces, your strength is your compassion, your intuition, and your ability to flow with life's currents. This double royal fortune window is your time to flow into abundance. Embrace it